Fire away.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's going on? Travis, how do you look back at that stretch last year? You sit out week 18, I guess it was, and played really well in the playoffs. How does that configure, and did you learn something from that?
I mean, yeah. You every single year you kind of put everything into perspective at the end, get a full self scout, and try and understand not only what happened on the field, but emotions throughout the year, kind of the ups and downs you have as a team. You gotta take all that into account and really dissect it, right, and understand how you can learn from it, and how you can be better from it. And I think that last year, the ups and downs and the challenges we were presented, I think the team handled it great. And I think the biggest thing on that is just taking that mentality. All the leaders and all the people that have been in this building, taking that mentality and just implementing it into the season this year.
What about just for you personally?
I mean, just that. As a leader, I take a lot of responsibility to make sure that we're all on the same page in terms of the emotion and the energy and how we're attacking the day every single practice day, even if it is minicamp.
What do you think about this group? You've had busy off seasons throughout your career, but probably not one quite like this last off season. How are you handling it? And are you does this feel like like a home when you come back here?
Oh yeah, Kansas City's been home for me for the past 11 years, and I'm reminded that every single time I come back into the city. I do take the off season to get away and kind of recharge, but at the same time, I'm a football player. I love playing in the NFL, and this will always be my main focus. But outside of that, football ends for everybody. So kind of dipping your toes in the water and seeing what you like and in different areas and different career fields, I think the offseason is the best chance you can get to try and, explore that and set yourself up for after football.
What's been the most emotional for everybody? This past year was the first time you kind of acknowledged that retirement was kind of seeping in there. You've reworked the contract and everything. I mean, what kind of led you to make sure that you wanted to come back this year? And what do you feel is, how many years you got left?
I can't put a time frame on it, man. I love coming to work every single day. Obviously, I know that there's opportunities outside of football for me, and I think you got to keep in perspective that I'm still a little kid when I come into this building, man. I know I'm 34 years old, about to be 35, but I have a love to do this right here in the middle of the heat in June. I love coming to work every single day and doing this. So I'm going to do it till the wheels fall off, and hopefully that doesn't happen anytime soon. But I can definitely understand that it's towards the end of the road than it is the beginning of it, and I just got to make sure I'm set up for after football as well.
Travis, how important do you think? How important do you feel the Chiefs made in their offseason moves? Obviously, last year was a little bit stressful on the body, for you. But with them bringing to Hollywood, drafting Xavier, the team looked like offensively be able to stretch the field this year to give you a chance to get underneath more often and not have so much wear and tear on you this season.
Wear and tear me, baby. I'm ready for it, man. Put the load on me. I love being accountable for the men and women in this building and Chiefs Kingdom. I love that aspect of everybody counting on me to try and make that play for the team and just do the right things out there on the field and better judgment for the team. And I just I don't think that anything from last year put more miles on me, made me less of a player. I think it was all in all, it was just focus, being my own worst critic, and capitalizing in situations that I should have.
Year 12 for you. In Worthy and Hollywood, you guys added obviously two really fast guys. What's that going to do for the offense?
I mean, it's unbelievable that Veach finds ways to bring in not only guys that have talent, that have unbelievable skill sets, but are good people. Just being able to get to know them over this off season, it's just been cool. That Hollywood and X are just they're down to earth, humble guys, and they love coming to work and they love football. And when you bring that kind of mentality into a building that has that culture already set, the sky's the limit for those guys, and I'm excited that they're here.
Travis, year 12 for you. How do you keep that consistency so that your approach to the game doesn't change?
I only know one way at this point, man. It's the Andy Reid way, and it's you have a certain focus to each day set yourself up to get better and better, and seeing where the team is now. you have to find a way to play your best from this point on all the way till hopefully January and February. And I mean the road has started, and I'm excited for it. But I only know one way, and that's the Andy Reid way.
You played David Njoku's softball game of the weekend. He said you're one of the nicest individuals he's ever met. Where do you get that from? Like, is it something that's taught from
Chief
dad?
Chief Njoku, man, my guy. He's one of a kind, man. And I'm so excited for his upcoming season. He made huge strides last year, and is really becoming one of the premier tight ends in the league. So I'm excited for him, and I'll always try and support our fellow tight ends in this world. So I appreciate him saying those kind words. But I like to say my father would slap me silly if I was any other way. Sometimes you just got to straighten up and do the right things. And I think over the course of my life, I found that being kind and being genuine and being just who I am and true to that. I think that's the right way to live. And sure enough, I really appreciate David for saying something like that. But I'll say my family, my mom and my dad are the reason why I'm just always a friendly guy.
We'll go across the room. Go ahead, Emily.
This is a little off topic, but there's a YouTube short of you cooking with your significant other, and I just kind of want to know what you like cooking together.
That's a good question. I respect that question, but I'm going to keep that one to myself because I thoroughly enjoy cooking with her. So it's something I would rather just keep personal.
Nate?
Travis, you mentioned you have obviously opportunities off the field, but just what have you enjoyed most about maybe seeing the potential this off season? And then Andy said, hey, we may have to reduce your snap count a little bit to obviously elongate your career. How much of a back and forth is that between you and Andy?
I mean, it's my job to make sure that Coach Reid has full confidence in me to whenever he needs me out on that field or whenever I'm out on that field, I get my job done. And that's my job as a player. Coach Reid, he'll tell you he's got 51%. So as much as I want to be out there every single play, I understand that it's for the betterment of the team when I'm not. And I just I've had to kind of understand that over the past couple of years, and I'm more comfortable with that right now because of the guys that we have in the room, their ability, like Noah, Jay Wiley's doing a great job right now. Obviously, we brought in Irv. We got a lot of great tight ends in the building, and it's just, it's fun seeing them have success as well, and their skill sets are top tier. So we have a lot of success, and we have a lot of trust in the guys in the building for sure.
What's been the best opportunity this summer? Just
What's
off
that?
the field.
Off the field?
Yeah, what's been the best opportunity?
Man, that's a great question. I would say, getting a little more comfortable in front of the camera, doing some things in the acting world, I think has been some fun that I've had. So, look out for that coming up soon.
We'll do last three. We'll go Pete, Neil, and then Todd. Go ahead.
Just your thoughts on two players. One in your own room, Jared Wiley, the rookie, and then on the field, Brian Cook, just how far he's come along.
Man, I'll tell you what, I love B. Cook. That guy, what I've seen since he's came from Cincinnati into the building, how he's handled the adversity in terms of the injury and just the ups and downs, throughout our wins and losses, man. He's an absolute stud of a professional and a football player. And you can just see him getting better and better every single snap, every single day. And it's because of his mindset and how he approaches really life. And man, I just love that dude.
And then the rookie in your own room, Jared Wiley.
Jay Wiley, man, I'll tell you what, man, he's got a lot of upside. He's got a lot of upside, very comfortable, smart guy. I would say he's a lot further along than I was as a rookie in terms of just understanding the offense and really seeing the field. He's trusting what he's seeing right now, and I'll tell you what, 1-5, 11, the quarterbacks are on time with it, and it's fun to watch him kind of take off and get more comfortable out there.
Neil?
The NFL Network has a bunch of experts on, and they all agree that it's almost impossible to win 3 in a row. And it's not a knock on you guys, but the odds are against it. What do you say to that?
You can always bet on the Chiefs, baby.
Todd?
On that same ground in front, you talk in here about this time of year about legacy a lot and keeping working hard and trying to do that. Have you guys verbalized 3-peat amongst yourselves as players? You guys talk about it or no?
No, it's really only come up when I got cameras in front of me. I think everybody's pretty motivated to keep the mentality that we had last year. We didn't get to, back to back by always talking back to back. We got there by trying to figure out what's the best way to get better from last week. and yesterday, and I think that mentality is key in something like this. You can't get too far down the road. Obviously, there's a goal set, but there's a bunch of them that are set before that, like trying to win the division, trying to get first place in the AFC. Those kind of things are more obtainable right now than thinking about the three-peat at the end of the year.
Okay, thanks, Travis.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Taylor makes a great Pop-Tart and cinnamon roll.